Alright, so I'm not gonna lie here, guys. I am pretty stoked to do this. We have finally reached the end of Uncharted 4, and more specifically, the end of our adventures with Nate in the Uncharted universe. We're heading into chapter 22 story wise, which I believe is the final chapter. I know we're definitely starting to get there, anyways. There may be an epilogue or something in that nature. Before we jump right in, I just wanted to talk about a couple points that I jotted down. Just to kind of make sure that we're sort of all on the same page here. So currently right now, we have Sam feverishly chasing the treasure, and then we are chasing him. Again, it sort of highlights Nate's character, never wanting to give up, even on somebody that he barely knows. And we can say that Nate barely knows Sam. There's been too many lies and a 15-year gap in the relationship to say otherwise. Nate and Sam really don't know each other like they once did. I'm not doubting that this $400 million treasure, or whatever the treasure may be, exists. I don't want to doubt that. The latest clues have led to this one particular mountain peak, where supposedly, I guess, Avery's ship was supposed to be inside. We know we came across Jonathan Burns' corpse. He is the grandson of Joseph Burns, who I believe was one of the pirates involved in establishing Libertalia. His corpse was found before we entered the mountain caves and got inside there. So we've already gotten further than any other explorer has to the treasure. We did visually confirm Avery's ship as well. It is definitely Avery's ship inside this mountain, so we know we're getting close. But we still haven't had any sort of visual confirmation on any treasure. And we know Nadine was the one to quickly point out that the Avery's ship is most likely heavily booby-trapped. So you sort of have to weigh the pros and cons here. Is it really worth it? And I mean, this is me pleading to Sam here. Is it really worth it to pursue this treasure after everything? It seems insane. Like, to me, there's really no more casualties needed. Nate has once again pulled himself out of retirement. I just don't want bad things to happen. I've talked about that quite a lot here going into the end of our Uncharted 4 stream. But I just do not want the ending to be bad here, and I just don't know what's going to happen. Okay. One more thing that I found interesting, the internal conflict that seems to be growing currently between Rafe and Nadine. So far in the game, these two have seemed like pals, sort of how like Nate and Sully would seem. And I know that there's always going to be the chance for internal conflict within a group for a number of reasons. But this is really the first time that we've seen it, and it's happening right here at the end of the game where they're disagreeing. Nadine wants to leave. She's tired of watching all of her mercenary troops die, and Rafe sort of has gold fever, much like Sam, and wants to go after the treasure. So this internal conflict, this division, this crack that's formed between Rafe and Nadine, hopefully we can exploit that going into the end, and the way I see it, it should help us going into this, whatever this final sequence or battle is. That is it. That is the acclaimed Henry Avery ship. We can jump in the water. We can swim. We know Sam somehow hijacked one of the shoreline boats. So he's getting pretty close now. And Rafe and Nadine took a boat out as well. I haven't been able to find any boats, so I guess we're going in the old-fashioned way.
Oh, shit!
So there's some debris in the water that I think is going to block me now. Huge explosion. Looks like it blew a hole in the side of the boat. Not sure who caused that. Yeah, there's debris blocking me from going this way, so I'm actually going to utilize that hole that was just blown. I just wanted to see there's any thing of interest underwater. Doesn't look like it. I don't think we found too many treasures underwater either. Oh, it looks like there might be something over there. Am I wrong? What is that thing? Just looks like some sort of an old relic. That could be a good sign. That could be like a relic from the stash of treasure that could be on this boat. I'm just speculating. Hopeful, what can I say? Alright guys, I have a feeling that shit is about to get real, so I can't guarantee that I'm gonna be able to stick with you for the whole thing, so bear with me here.
Shoreline.
Doesn't look like anything. Again, just trying to get familiar with the area. Looks like we're going up here to the deck, maybe. I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I guess I gotta get up again, eh? Or down?
Whoa. Look at that. There's your treasure. God damn. Was it worth it?
So the explosions are, I have to assume, are the booby traps that are being set off. Thank God we haven't set off any yet. I should be actually more careful and not be so explorative going forward. That's likely what each of those explosions has been. I wasn't really putting two and two together there at the beginning. We have found the treasure without setting any off. So here's our visual confirmation. Holy shit.
Sam? Sam?
Hey, Nate.
Where is Sam?
Oh, he's right there.
Sam?
Relax, he's alive. Now, this idiot nearly got us all killed.
I'm getting him out of here.
No, you're not.
Rafe, you can have the treasure, all right? Just let me save my brother.
After everything he's done? How noble of you. But no,
We stay here any longer and we're all dead. Is that what you want?
it's not what I said. What do you think, Nadine? Good to see you up and about. Be a dear and relieve Nate there of his gun.
Hand it over.
You really think you can trust him?
Not your concern.
Now, why are you trying to instigate? Nate? Nadine and I are partners. I don't screw over my partners. Get over there. You and your brother, though. Right from the start, you took advantage of my generosity. You tried to cut me out, and it's high time you learn. What are you
Yes! Yes,
Now
I
you give
knew
me
it.
your gun.
doing? Nadine?
I won't ask you again.
Oh, I was so hoping that would happen.
You are
Oh,
being
God.
profoundly stupid right now.
Look over there.
Nadine, stop screwing around. Jesus!
I said look!
Okay, it's a couple of skeletons. So what?
I don't know as much about history as you boys, but I've got a pretty good idea who those two are.
Well, enlighten us.
It's Avery and two. They killed each other.
Good for them. What's the point?
Everyone obsessed with this treasure gets what they deserve.
So what, you're just leaving us here to die?
Oh, I'm just leaving. Whether you die or not, I don't really care.
Nadine, wait.
So long, Rafe.
Nadine! Nadine! You open this goddamn door right now!
Rafe, she's gone! Come on, give me a hand, we'll all get out of here.
No, that won't work.
Come on, help me with Sam and I'll help you open the door.
I'm not going to be able to enjoy one of these coins, knowing that you and your worthless brother are still sucking air.
Hey, just calm down. You can practice your fencing when we get outside.
Nate, just shut up.
Okay, well, I just have to say, at least Nadine helped us there. If she wants to go off on her own, at least she helped us. I still would like to see, her get justice at some point, receive justice. But she helped out. I was in a little bit of a predicament there, and I was able to get out of it. This looks like it might be some sort of quick time action event or something like that. She's absolutely right. I mean, this treasure is just, we've seen how it's affected, even from notes from our mom that we discovered, and what we've seen, how it's manifested in Sam and how obsessed he's become with it, and how we're literally all just sitting here killing each other over this treasure. So what, we found it, but has it really been worth it? Now we have to get the hell out of here. Best case scenario is we're able to escape, of course, everybody alive with the treasure. That's extremely unlikely. The treasure, we can drop those. So the next best case scenario is just getting out of here alive.
Seriously, Rafe, this is insane, even for you.
You want to hear insane? Nathan Drake raced a madman and his entire army to the steps of Shambhala.
Jesus.
Nathan Drake found the lost city in the middle of the Rub al-Khali desert.
God damn it. Come on, we can get out of here together.
Nathan Drake discovered the fabled El Dorado.
Come on, Rafe, stop.
Nathan Drake is a legend. I shot the man who told me that.
Look, I get it, you don't like me very much.
For all your greatness, Nate, you have nothing. You are nothing.
And I warned you to get out of my way.
I have sacrificed everything to find Avery, and I'm not gonna let a couple of two-bit thieves, a senile con man, and a washed-up journalist take that away from me! You care about that parade of losers so much, I'm going to make sure they join you.
On guard, dickhead.
That's the spirit. You know how to sword fight?
Yeah. Sticky with the sharp end, right?
Oh, this should be fun.
Shit! Come on, Nate!
God damn it!
Dodge, parry! Come on! Hold still! Now we're getting somewhere.
What the hell's wrong with you?
This might hurt a little.
Get off!
Come on, legend. Come on! Come on, Nate. Yeah! Now that's the Nathan Drake I hear so much about. All right.
We're done here. I'm taking my brother and we're leaving. You want to stay and burn with the ship, you be my guest.
You got me.
You know what, Nate? Underneath all the bravado, you're just a sad little boy with delusions of grandeur.
Who, by the way, can't fence for shit. So long, Nathan.
I literally just kicked your ass. What do you mean?
Don't know when to give up. That's good. Don't hand it to me. I had everything handed to me on a goddamn silver platter.
I earned this. All of it.
You want the treasure, Rafe? It's all yours. Holy shit. Hey, come on, let's get you out of here.
Oh, okay, right. So Sam actually became conscious there and kicked the sword to me. That's how I got it back when he first knocked me on my butt. I wasn't really thinking about who kicked me the sword there. Holy Lord, I just need a second. That was crazy. What a way to die for Rafe, to literally get crushed by the treasure he was most obsessed with. Holy Lord, that was a lot. I am so glad to see him go there. That was one hell of a battle. At this point, like I said, just forget the treasure. Let's just get Sam and get the hell out of Dodge for the love of God.
Try. It's too heavy. Strike it. It's no use. Try again. It's no use.
No.
Damn it! Listen to me. Listen to me. All I ever wanted to do was find this treasure with you. Sam, sure, we did it. We did it, brother, okay? It's all right. There's gotta be another way. Nathan, you gotta go. There's gotta be some. Gotta go! There's something! There is no other way! Come on, Nathan, I gotta know you made it out all right. No. Nathan, the whole place is about to blow up! That's it. That's it! What the hell are you doing? You stress me. Damn it. Just get your head down. Do it now. Come on. All right. You were one crazy son of a bitch. I just want to know it. Come on.
I was gonna say, this is totally not gonna be one of those.
That's our way out, Nathan. Come on.
I was like, this is totally not gonna be one of those, oh, I can't save you, just leave without me moments, like those helpless, like, oh, you're gonna have to leave without me, I'm stuck. Oh, so cliche in movies, and I was like, this is not gonna end with Sam dying after all of this. No. We still gotta get out of here. We're still not in the clear.
Keep going. I'm with you. Crap. Sam, don't stop. Don't stop. Come on.
Holy shit. Oh, Nate. Nate. Hey. Come on, I got you. Are you okay? Oh. Hey. Hey, Sully, I got him.
Where are you?
We're right here.
First try, love it. I hate you get to the last chapter and you end up having to try it like 30 times because it's so damn hard. Now, I was on easy, but I'll talk a little bit about it in a bit. That was nice. So smooth.
So, you got everything?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, feel free to sell anything I left behind.
Sure I can't give you a lift home.
After the last few days, I think I'd like a plane with drink service and reclining seats. Plus, she and I have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, you do. And no more late-night phone calls about one last time.
Promise. Thanks, Sully.
Take care, kid. Don't be a stranger.
Next time you're in town, beers are on me.
I'll hold you to that.
And then the bunny escapes anyway, and it leaves little bunny surprises all over the headmaster's bed.
Hey, what are you telling her?
Just about your little magic phase.
Oh, I hate you.
What was your stage name?
Go on, tell her.
Nate the Great. It's not funny. It makes sense.
In his defense, you were pretty good.
Uh-huh.
Hey, look, Sam, it has been an experience getting to meet you.
With the handshake,
Well,
bring it in for the real thing, sister. You take care of this numbskull, all right?
yeah, I will.
I'll join you in a sec.
Yeah.
I like her. God help her, she sure seems to love you.
I know, right? Listen, the offer still stands.
I appreciate it, but I'm good.
I know, but if you feel like you're imposing, you're not. We
It's
talked
not
about
that,
it.
It's not about that. It's a little bit of that, okay?
Yeah.
But I just kind of thought that after we found Avery's treasure, I'd be satisfied. Instead, I've kind of left with this strange feeling of
Emptiness.
yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, as thrilling as the next adventure might be, in the end, I always left with that same feeling. And sometimes you just gotta choose what you're going to keep and what you're gonna let go.
Well, I guess I'm just not there yet. And besides, you know, you got a few ancient cities on me. I can't let that slide. So.
I left a couple out there.
Well, thank you.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
Sam, we've come far.
We sure have, little brother. Come here.
Listen, you don't do anything I wouldn't do, all right?
Get out of here, vamos.
At least they can start to build a relationship that's not based on lies and fabled treasure. Like, you know, still doesn't reverse a lot of the damage.
So, Victor, what's next for you?
Well, before I got dragged into this, I was working on a business deal of sorts.
Of sorts. Dangerous?
With these people, yeah. It's up there.
Well, I just so happen to know a certain someone recently out of prison who might be perfect for this kind of work.
Ooh, I don't know. Is he trustworthy?
More or less.
How's his Portuguese?
Quando seu marido voltar para casa?
What's that mean?
How long before your husband gets home?
That'll do. Come on.
You got any more of those cigars?
Don't push your luck.
Hey, good morning.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is.
So Nate is obviously now back working at his old job for the recovery team. They recover cargo and stuff that gets sunken in rivers and lakes and whatnot. So he's back to the office job. See, Sam is not ready to finish the adventuring yet. You know, he was locked up in prison, so he's kind of itching to get back out there. Nate, you know, he was just in it for his bloodline, and so he's just trying to return to normalcy.
Ah. All right, I'll bite. What's going on? Land a big contract or something?
Oh, even better. I'm on the verge of selling Jameson Marine.
No kidding?
Yeah.
Wow, well, hey, I guess congratulations are in order, huh?
Well, not yet, but I'm confident it'll go through. They drove a hard bargain, but in the end, I think we came to a mutually beneficial agreement.
That's great. Are you gonna stay on?
No. I think I'd like to just relax, hang with the family, go fishing every chance I get.
Good for you. So who's the sap who's gonna buy this place?
Oh, you are.
What? No, come on, seriously.
Oh, yeah, seriously.
Wait, Jameson. Hey, wait. Wait up, man!
Hey. Morning, guys.
What are you doing here?
Just thought I'd take, one final look.
Already gave your husband the keys.
Okay.
Perfect.
Is this for real?
Nate, all you need to know is that you'd be making a very wise investment. Do the right thing here. Call me when you're through.
You got it. Hi.
Hi. You're buying Jameson Marine?
We are buying Jameson Marine.
Oh. Okay. How? Why?
Well, heard this rumor about a salvage job off the coast of Malaysia, and I thought it'd be right up our alley.
No. Honey, look. We barely got out of Libertalia alive.
Yeah.
Hey, taking an illegal job? You know what that leads to.
Who said it was illegal? Look. This came in this morning.
Is this legit?
Yeah. Some of my old contacts out there, they work their magic with the Malaysian permit office. It was great. I didn't even have to bribe anyone.
Well, that's good because I don't know how we could possibly even afford to do this.
Here. Hold out your hand.
What?
Hold out your hand. Come on.
Holy crap. Where did you get this?
It was in my jacket pocket. Along with a bunch more.
A bunch? Sam.
He's a sneaky one.
Yeah.
Of course, most of them are gonna have to go into our venture here, along with all the new camera gear.
Camera gear?
Yeah. I figured as we're pulling all the cargo up from the dive, we could hire, a small crew. We could film the whole thing and resurrect my old show.
What happened to just living a normal life?
I think in our attempt to lead a normal life, we may have oversteered. Look, when I was on that island, I missed the adventure. I missed us. And so now we have a chance to do what we love. But from here on out, we are going to operate on a strictly legal basis, all right? And I will be doing all of the shooting with my really expensive camera.
Wow. You've really thought all this through, haven't you?
More or less. But listen, just say the word and I will call the whole thing off.
What? Oh, no. I don't want to be that guy who ruins Jameson's early retirement like that. That'd be cruel.
Right.
It's not gonna be easy,
Nothing worthwhile is. So, what do you say, Nathan Drake?
Sure, why not? Yeah, as long as I don't have to do any paperwork.
Well, I can't do it. I'm gonna have my hands full with the camera.
Well, I'm gonna have my hands full with all the diving.
Okay, fine. We'll take turns.
Yeah. Or I could play for it.
Seriously?
No, listen, I have been practicing. I'm getting good.
No.
My hand-eye is way better than it used to be. Really?
I cannot do that to you again.
Are you afraid to play me?
I am so not afraid
On a
to
scale
play
of
you.
1 to 10, how scared are you to play me?
Like a 3.
Yeah, well, jack that up to like 11, all right? Because I'm coming for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my. That's... Okay. Fine. You're on.
Oh man, at least I made it through the crash level this time. I still wasn't able to beat her damn best score. Damn, she's good at this game. Shit. That was a good run there, though. So, what do you think? Maybe a crash game next? What in the...
Where are they?
Is this supposed to be, I guess, Elena and Nate's daughter? I guess I would assume here. All right, well, I guess this is kind of a good place to just take a pause for a quick second, discuss some of the stuff that we saw before we go into the epilogue there. So honestly, that was pretty much best case scenario. Everybody sort of made it out alive. There was no issues that way. All the bad people died. Nadine made the right call in the end. She took off, and we never had to harm her. She's off doing her own thing. Rafe was the only one that died, but he was really the sicko. We were able to make it out with Sam thanks to Nate's quick thinking by flooding the boat and allowing the pressure of the water to help raise the beam that was across Sam, pinning him to the ground. So quick thinking there by Nate to save Sam's life. I just didn't want all that and to come down and he's going to get stuck and it's going to be one of those classic I have to leave you moments. Like, that just did not seem like an ideal way to end the game. But out of the best case scenarios that I talked about, this was definitely one of them for sure. And everyone's kind of doing what they want to do. Sully and Sam want to continue adventuring, so they do that. Nate and Elena want to start a life. That's why I have a feeling this is their daughter. This is probably years later when we do the epilogue here. The QuickTime event. So some Uncharted games, I don't know if you remember in the past, but it's been like a major battle at the end where it's like an arena and you're running around and you have to shoot the guy a million times. I'm so much happier with the QuickTime events and a lot of people aren't a big fan of them, but it plays out so much more like a movie, and you still do have to be quick, you still do have to be fast. My only complaint is that when the duration of the sequence is that long, your hand really starts to cramp, so it actually became quite painful by the end. I wouldn't have wanted to do that maybe on challenging difficulty, but because it was a QuickTime sequence like that and not a battle, I was able to literally kill it on my first try. And when you have all this momentum going into the end of the game, it doesn't crush it that way. So I just want to say kudos to Naughty Dog there. I love what they did with the ending. They kept everybody happy within the Uncharted saga. While I was in the battle, I was like, literally, there's a bunch of gold around me. How hard would it be on the way out for someone to like scoop a handful and pocket it? I mean, it's going to be worth quite a lot. Gold is worth quite a lot. So Elena, look at this, two smart people getting together. Nate and Elena, she obviously gets her hands on some of the gold, which is going to set them up nicely. Nate and Elena get to basically take over Jameson's business, his salvaging business, and so essentially they get to do like low-key adventures. So they're not doing anything dangerous. They get to steer clear of any sort of dangerous environment, but they still get to sort of scratch the itch a little bit with their want to adventure. They're essentially adrenaline junkies, and they get some of that with the salvaging. They get still some of the excitement of that. I mean, it's not a super exciting gig, but they'll be able to potentially discover some old relics and still, some mysteries and stuff. But the key word is they're keeping it legal from this point forward, nothing dangerous. So I'm happy to see them go that way, and I definitely really hope that it works out for them. Just trying to think if there was anything else. Cool.
Old school. So good. I really should clean this up. Later.
Looks like wherever we are, we're in a pretty remote location. Dog's barking, so we should probably go investigate that.
Mom? Dad? Anyone? Yoo-hoo! Oh, that looks beautiful. Sorry, Sully.
Walls, Sully. Oh, when they get the dog.
Wow, Sam looks so young.
So it looks like Sam did maintain some kind of a relationship, albeit probably a loose one, with his brother. It's good that they were able to maintain that, but like I said, it's hard to heal all that damage after all that time and everything that both of them went through. You grieve someone as a loss, and then all of a sudden they basically rise from the dead. It's got to be a pretty traumatic thing anyway. So I don't blame them for being, stuck together for not being stuck together for the rest of their lives, but at least they were able to get something out of it. He can be Uncle Sam to this lovely young girl. Sorry, Uncle Sam for this lovely young girl. All positive things there. And that seems to be the end. So it starts kind of at the beginning with Elena and Nate finally, tying the knot, getting married, and then the birth of their daughter, getting the dog. Sully and Co babysitting or minding. So this is obviously Elena and Nate's room.
I think they abandoned us. Well, so cool. I need to ask Mom to borrow this one again.
Ooh, that is ocean. This is beach property right here. I like their taste.
Let's see what you got. Mom has weird taste in music, but I kind of like this one. We should totally throw a party in here. They wouldn't even know.
Even the subtitles are still just coming up as girl, so we're not quite sure of her name, but to me this suggests that if Naughty Dog were to continue the Uncharted brand in the future, they may use Nate's daughter as a potential candidate for a protagonist. We've already seen them use female protagonists in an Uncharted game with The Lost Legacy, a game that I hope to cover on this channel at some point. But I'd be totally down with that. Keep that the Nathan Drake bloodline a-flowing.
All right. But just this one. All right. But this is the last one for today. Okay?
I swear it. I swear it. No more.
Here we go. Oh, cool. Sam and Sully are coming to visit.
We're sitting in a tiny cafe in the middle of a busy Havana street, drinking what might be the best goddamn espresso I've had in my life. No job, no one chasing us. Retirement is weird. Good, but weird. So it looks like Sam and Sully have likely pulled out of the biz by this point as well. Sam says, tell him to stock up the fridge with less shitty beer before we arrive. His words, not mine. Sam is also reminding me that you lost the bet to both of us. 12 months and counting with no smoking. And I'm in Cuba, for God's sakes. That's how good I've been. Anyway, send the girls, plural, our love. Tell Cassie to warm up the backgammon board. I want my rematch. Looking forward to seeing the gang in a couple of weeks. Oh, girls as in Cassie, so we've obviously discovered her name, and Elena. Looking forward to seeing the gang in a couple of weeks. Your pal, Victor. And on the flip side...
Look at these two.
Yeah. My thoughts exactly. Couple of dorks. This place is freaking gorgeous. I feel like I'm on an episode of like Extreme Makeover Home Edition or something like that, and like they've synthesized a beach for my front yard or something like that. Like it feels too perfect.
Hey! Off she goes.
There is a said backgammon board there. There's a boat out there. Let's head out there.
Taj Mahal, here I come. Just a few more weeks.
India's summer travel and service program. So Cassie is obviously going on some sort of it says at the bottom there, Youth International Exchange Network. So she's going on some sort of an exchange to India. This obviously suggests that Cassie has the same sort of adventuring instincts as her mother and father. I mean, they pretty much are both big adventurers, so of course she would inherit that gene. It's almost a guarantee. See the world, help those in need. See the amazing sights of India on this month-long adventure. Immerse yourself in the culture as you explore ancient temples, barter in markets, and cap it off with a visit to the famous Taj Mahal. You will also spend a week at an orphanage in Derridon teaching English and playing games with the children. An exciting, rewarding, and unforgettable experience. Sounds like basically every pamphlet I ever looked at for like Kenya or whatever when I was in high school. Save the children. Anyways, I'm not saying don't save the children. It's not what I'm saying there. There's a different point there, but we're going to move away from that. Cool. Good to know. I like this. They're not just, leaving it off where we have 101 different questions and then never answering them.
Perfect day. Now all we need is the rest of our boat crew.
Alright, so that's the house that we just came from. Looks like there's another little gazebo or structure here. There's some Adirondack chairs around a fire pit on the beach. This is like a little... Is it a bed up there? What is it? No, it's just like another little oasis, little seating area. There's the boat out there. I think she wants to go out on the boat, but I noticed that there's this other little boat house or whatever up here, so I don't know if that's the neighbor or what the sitch is, but let's go check it out. I doubt it. I don't think there's any neighbors in these parts. We're not in Detroit anymore. No, they were from, I think, San Francisco is where they were living. Was it San Francisco? Or was it New Orleans? It's one of those two. Pretty different places, but it's one of those two. Shouldn't be creeping around the back. I guess I'll just check out the front porch here.
And not here either. Okay, I guess I'll just wait then. You figured it out.
This looks like some sort of an ancient puzzle or something like that.
Whoa. Good job cleaning this up.
So it looks like some sort of an ancient relic that was encased in stone, and of course being worked on here by the Drakes. So this is less of a boathouse and more of what looked like the workshop. Good to know.
Got the search area narrowed down quite a bit.
So it looks like, again, they're sort of in the middle of some sort of a quest or discovering something. Man, this family's always got something going on.
So goofy.
Oh, that's so cool. Adventure life. Treasure hunting runs in the family. Because there was another one that we saw, another Adventure Life cover that had... was it Elena on the front? Or was it Nate?
He left his keys. He left his keys. There's no way. There's just no way. Whoa. I knew it. A Spanish doubloon. But from where? What is this?
That is the St. Dismas cross, right? And that other piece is the gold that we found from Avery's ship, if I'm not mistaken. This is basically like Nate's treasure chest, where he's kept all of his most valuable relics from the past. Some he's obviously kept quite hidden from Cassie.
16th century. Where's this from?
We've used all of these. That's so cool. It's like a collection of them all.
Kind of creepy. Kind of cool. Whoa, nice, gun holster, Dad. Pirate coin. Kinda looks like Avery's sigil. Wait, is it Avery's sigil?
I know that's the gold we found on Avery's ship. That Spanish coin, though, it might be from another Uncharted game then, but it's definitely familiar.
I don't know, some kind of resin or something? Weird. Is that a bullet hole?
Yeah, I think that's from. I think it's from the first Uncharted when Sully is carrying the book. Nate gives it to him, and it actually saves Sully's life when he gets shot. From one of the other Uncharted games. So this is a mix of a number of different relics from over the years in Uncharted. It's really, really cool. It definitely puts a smile on my face, kind of looking back at everything.
Hello. Wow. Oh my God.
Evelyn bought a first edition of A General History of the Pirates from a collector along with a stack of 18th century documents. Among them, I found a very intriguing letter from one Joseph Burns, who not only admits to being a crewman on Henry Avery's ship, but possibly hints at Avery's vast treasure. Okay, I kept referring to Joseph Burns as one of the 12 pirates. Looks like he was not, actually. That was a mistake of mine. He was part of Henry Avery's crew. It's hard to keep up with all of that, but I was on the right track. Anyways, what else could Riches of Paradise refer to? So then Jonathan Burns was Joseph Burns' grandson, and he knew of the treasure from Joseph Burns and was one of the first, after the collapse of Libertality years later, after Joseph Burns, obviously, he was one of the first Jonathan Burns to pursue it, sort of like we did. If he sent this letter from prison, he clearly didn't have the treasure with him, so where is it? Need to trace it back to the source. Henry Avery's attack on the Gunsway. Picture caption, Joseph Burns. Map caption, last known sighting. So she's gonna... I think Cassie's gonna try to start to, like, decode the mystery, kind of like Nate did, and... obviously, it's for Nod. Been there, done that already, but she's got that same sort of inclination to do that as her dad, and Elena too has it.
Whoa. Henry Avery. The Gunsway heist. Wait, did you go looking for Avery's treasure?
Evelyn's copy of General History has passages I have not seen in later editions. If I'm able to trace his route, perhaps I can discern where Avery's treasure might be. Henry Avery lived 1659 to 1699. Alias Benjamin Bridgman, Long Ben, Pirate King, the Arch Pirate, Sigil, drawn there. Raided Mughal treasure ship Gunsway and vanished with untold millions in treasure. That was 400 million. May have teamed up with other pirates in the Madagascar region to attack the ships. Muslican to Thomas II, killed in the battle. Richard Want, William Mays, perhaps others. General history is known to be full of embellishment and outright fabrication, but there's more truth in those pages than people suspect. Where did he go? Map, no idea. The ships Burns was on got blown off course in a storm and they were captured by the Spaniards in Panama. Bad luck. So that's probably where the Spanish coin is from there. Avery was very good at hiding his tracks. I feel like I'm going down the wrong road here. It's clear the best and only hope of finding Avery's treasure is with our friend Burns. Time to read up on Panama. So this is where the start. This is sort of where we began searching. We began searching for this treasure and following the clues starting in Panama at that Panamanian jail. So it's all sort of coming back here in like a cycle. This is Nate and Sam's mom's diary. No? I could be completely mistaken. Right, so this is Nate's mom, Cassandra. That's why it said CM on the front right. See, it's all coming back in pieces now, okay? So there was the one mission where we broke into that house. That was Evelyn's house when we were kids as Nate and Sam. And we also discovered the same journal like Cassie is right now. Oh, that's right, okay. And Adventure Life, that magazine that we just saw. I was trying to remember where else I saw it in the game. It was Cassandra who was on the front of it all those years ago when Sam and Nate broke into Evelyn's house. They also found a copy of Adventure Life in that house that had their mom on the front, I'm pretty sure. Now, years later, Cassie also has a copy of Adventure Life, except now she's on the front and it says, runs in the family. So that's what that's from. That's where the magazine is from. Okay, good. And now we know this is Cassandra Morgan's journal as well. The same journal that Sam and Nate stumbled upon all those years ago, breaking into Evelyn's house. Cassie is now discovering it for the first time herself, and that's what we're kind of experiencing with her. Okay, I just want to make sure that I've got this all down. I don't want to spread misinformation, especially at the end here. So did more digging. Burns' letter mentions the highest tower, and there's only one semi-intact Spanish prison in Panama with a tower. Probably our best place to start. Problem number one: Panamanian government built a new prison next to the old one. The worst of the worst criminals are kept there. Panama is ruled by a dictator whom I doubt will be sympathetic to our goals. Had a long discussion with Evelyn regarding the difficulties the prison's location presents to us. She said she'll come up with a plan, but I do not feel she is fully considering the risks involved, let alone her health, let alone my health. Should we approach by sea? So this is not Sam and Nate planning this out. This is Cassandra Morgan's journal. So she worked with Evelyn. Sam and Nate never really knew their mom. So all the information they found out about their mom, they eventually found out from Evelyn that time that they did break into her house. So this is Evelyn and Cassandra Morgan originally trying to plan the beginning of this adventure to track down the treasure. I don't think that they ever did. They may have explored it further a little bit, but definitely not as far as like we got with Sam and Nate. So again, continuing pros and cons of breaking in. Hopefully I'm making sense, and again, hopefully I'm not just sounding like a madman.
Is that Dad?
Yes, ma'am. That would be Sam and Nate. Big bro Sam, little bro Nate. And Cassie's really in the dark about a lot of things here. It makes me wonder how much information Nate and Elaine have shared with her, because clearly it's not a lot.
Sic Parvis Magna. Greatness from small beginnings.
Sir Francis Drake, setting aside the Burns Avery inquiry for now, too much work left to do with Sir Francis. C. Evelyn and Cassandra had a number of different projects going on. They never ended up pursuing the Henry Avery, and then eventually Sam became obsessed with it. Okay. Again, they're just theorizing about now all the stuff with Sir Francis Drake, which was sort of the main mystery of the first Uncharted game.
What's this? What the hell?
Throwback Thursday, y'all. That's an OG Uncharted pick.
Hey, there you are.
Hey.
Been looking for you. What are you doing in here?
Looking for you guys.
Come on, we loaded up the boat. It's ready.
Cool. I'll catch up with you guys in a sec.
Why?
I just need to,
What's up, Cassie?
Okay. Don't be mad. Hey, I said don't be mad.
Keys. So, what did you see?
Nothing really. Well, just that photo of you two and Sully. With a bunch of Spanish-looking treasure. And a shotgun.
This was bound to happen sometime. Maybe we should just tell her.
She's not ready for it.
Ready for what? All that crazy shit in there?
Language.
Yeah, language.
Sorry. But you guys are literally keeping skeletons in your closet. Or at least a silver skull of some kind.
No, I don't think I'm ready for this. Really?
Nate, it's time to have the talk.
Yeah, it's totally time. Wait, which talk are we talking about here?
She's just a kid.
She's older than you and Sam when you started all of that.
That is different, and you know it.
Okay, look, if you guys were into some shady stuff, it's totally cool. But I think I'm old enough to know about it, right?
Old enough.
How old are you again?
Haha, funny. Mom?
All right.
Well, let's see. For me, it started when this guy called me up with a scoop on a massive historical find. It sounded like a complete fraud.
Yeah, handsome fraud.
No, I hadn't even met him yet.
Oh, she knew. She knew.
So this fraud says, if you fund the trip, then I'll give you the coffin of Sir Francis Drake.
And for the record, I totally delivered.
Yeah, you delivered us into the hands of Indonesian pirates.
Oh, come on. You know I had nothing to do with that.
Okay, guys, time out. You're saying that you were attacked by pirates after you found the coffin of Sir Francis Drake. Is that right?
Yeah,
pretty
that's
much
right.
it. Yeah.
Bullshit.
Language.
Crap.
Better.
All right, so keep going.
You know what? The sun is up. Boat's ready. Wind is just right. You want to continue the story? I say we do it on the water. Come on.
Well, wait, what'd Francis Drake look like? Was it gross?
Actually, he wasn't in there. Yeah, just his journal with a map to El Dorado.
The City of Gold?
That's the legend. Turns out it was just a statue. A cursed statue.
No way, seriously?
Yeah, seriously. But I'll get back to that later. See, the map led us to the
Damn, Nate's got a lot of storytelling to do if he really wants to catch Cassie up from Uncharted 1 to Uncharted 4, the whole saga. She's got a lot of listening to do. Great, honestly. Bravo. Literally couldn't have ended any better in my opinion. Ah, that video game that has Nolan North and Troy Baker in the cast. A true rarity. You know, it is a true rarity, though, having both of them in the same cast. Oh, no, wait, we've seen that before, too. Are they just in, like, every video game? Like, do they live at the Naughty Dog, like, recording studio or something like that? I love them, though. I'm not complaining. Nolan North and Troy Baker, FTW. Chicka! Chicka, chicka, chicka! It's supposed to be the sound of like a record scratching. I think that we're approaching the end of our credits here. Do some closing comments. Sorry about that. Hopefully I didn't miss, hopefully you guys weren't left waiting if you're still with me at this point in the stream. All I wanted to say is at the end there, much like Sam and Nate, Cassie just has that adventure spirit in her. It's just in her blood. It's in her bones. Nothing's going to change that. Nate, I think, Nate and Elena were trying to hide all of that background information on them and all of their history from her, I think, to try to protect her ultimately, and that's also why they're living so remotely, to try and give her some sense of normalcy. But honestly, I don't think her stumbling across that really is going to change anything. Like I said, it's in her, you know, she's going to do it anyways, right? I think at the end of the day, she's going to end up being just like her mom and dad. Keeping all that stuff away from her, I don't think is really going to make that much of a difference. You know, like Sam and Nate, they were kind of inspired by coming across their mom's journal and stuff, and that's part of it, but at the same time, they're also, it's just part of the family. Like, it's just, it's in them, right? So, that's cool. Great way to finish. Thank you for staying with me this long. It actually ran a little longer than I thought it was going to. Make sure to like if you enjoyed it. Another finale down. Make sure to comment to keep the conversation alive. If you have any questions, anything you want to clear up, any combos you want to start, get my comment section down there lit and going. And then subscribe as well so you know when all of my new videos are going to be posted. I'm hoping to get another series up soon. I'm not sure what direction I'm going to go in, if it's going to be PlayStation or Xbox, but y'all will see soon what kind of tricks I got up these sleeves. I will see y'all on the other side.